Hey, sports fans, Louis Diamond back live from Las Vegas with another BettorCenter report for you for Wednesday morning, afternoon with Major League Baseball. And let's get right down to it and get you started with the first game going early today, 3:40. Actually, it's the second game. We already have one game being played, and we're obviously going to scratch that game from the board, but 12:40 Pacific time, 3:40 Eastern time. The Cincinnati Reds will be playing their last game against the San Diego Padres. Garrett on the mound for the Reds. Chacin on the mound for the Padres. Chacin opens up $1.15, and he gets heavily steamed up to as high as $1.35. The total gets a lot of steam on the over. 8.5 was the number. 8.5 over 20 was the number to open. 9.5 under is the current number. So, obviously, we got some steam on the over. Had it for you yesterday. Wound up pushing on that one. Did like it today, but I think we're a little bit behind the 8 ball here with this over at 9.5. The Reds, though, but we're not behind the 8 ball with the Padres. Even at $1.30 or even 35, I'll still play them today. The Reds 8-3, 3-8 in San Diego. So, obviously, you know, and I've been saying it for 2 days, looking for a reason to bet San Diego. Found the reason the other 2 nights ago, took advantage last night, going to do it again here today. The last 19 times these two teams have played, Padres have won 14 of them. But the Reds are 4-1 versus a right-handed starter, but they're 7-19 on the road, so I'm always looking for a reason to bet against the Reds on the road. And 5 straight losses for them, and when Garrett's on the mound, 4 straight losses for him there. Sure, the Padres are 3-7 their last 10 overall, and 1-7 versus a lefty, but still going to roll with him here today, as I definitely believe the Padres are a play at minus $1.30. That is an executive game for me today. It's a 10-unit play. Just a little recap on yesterday's games. We wound up pushing with the Padre game over, but we did hit a nice 3-team parlay with Washington, Boston, and the Dodgers paying us 2-1. So nice little score. Hopefully you took advantage of that yesterday. Hopefully you'll take advantage of the Padres today. And the over, still a little bit of a play. I'm definitely worried about the 9.5. And Garrett has gone over 4 straight road starts, 5 straight overall. Padres 9-1-1 to the over. So they're going to get steamed every day right now because they're on an overrun. So you got to play them early. Chacin 3-0-1 his last 4 starts, but head-to-head 5-1-1 to the under the last 5 meaning. And Ted Barrett is behind the plate today. He's 4-1-1 to the under. So definitely a play with San Diego. Possibly a little something with the over. Had the over earlier. So when I tell you these things, play them on the overnight, guys. Probably going to have to play that one on the overnight over again tomorrow. So next game on the board. Going to be the Kansas City Royals. They are at the San Francisco Giants. Hamill on the mound for the Royals, and Cueto on the mound for the Giants. Cueto opens up $1.70 favorite, still pretty much $1.70 favorite, and the total opens up at 7.5, and we get a little steam. They're now 7.5 under, minus 15. The Royals have won 4 of the last 5 interleague road games, 5 of the last 7 road games, and 5 of the last 7 overall. So something that the Royals haven't done too much this season. Got a little spark of hotness. But Hamill, 2-10 his last 12 starts. That's not a good sign for the Royals today. 0-4 on the road. But the Giants, they don't give you much to work with here. 4-10 their last 14. 1-6 their last 7 home games. But when Cueto's on the mound at home, they are 6-1. And he is 31-15 his last 46 starts. So tough to bet against Cueto, but don't see value in the parlay here. Certainly don't see any value in the dog. Saw a little bit of value in the under, but Royals 4 straight overs, 5 straight overs on the road. Leaves me leery. And Cueto 7-1-2 to the over his last 10 home starts. So I think you got to pass this game, not seeing too much of an edge either way. So that'll bring us to another game that we've been playing the past 3 days, and we're going to play it again here today. The Atlanta Braves, and they are at the Washington Nationals. Rourke on the mound for the Nats. Tarhan on the mound for the Braves. And Rourke opens up $1.60 favorite. Total opens up 9.5 under. Rourke's still about $1.60 favorite. $1.60 to $1.70 favorite. And I did tie the Nationals up in a parlay again, just like we did yesterday and the day before. So we're going to tie them in as well with San Diego today on a two-team parlay. San Diego and the Nationals, two-team parlay for, that is the one executive play today, not just San Diego. I'm sorry about that. It is San Diego and Washington in a parlay, a two-teamer. So the Braves, why am I riding Washington? Because the Braves have won 3 games in 27 at Washington. And they already got their win in this series. So I don't think it's going to happen again today. And they are 14-38 overall the last 52. And Tehran on the mound versus Washington, 0-8. So you got to keep riding this Washington. Last 4 road starts in Washington, 0-4. Obviously, he's 0-8. So unfortunately, nothing unfortunate. Sorry. The Nats are 5-0 with Rourke on the mound versus the Braves as well, and the Braves are 28-60 during the 3rd game of the series. 1-4 their last 5 overall, but that was the unfortunate. Braves are 4-0 in Tehran's last 4 road starts. But as I said, he has not done well at all versus the Braves, so Washington is tied up into the parlay. The over should be another play here today. Once again, opened up at 9. Now it's at the 9.5, so it's not as nice as a play. 9 is the keyest number in baseball when you're talking American League, but this is obviously an interleague game. But 9, more games land on 9 than any other number in baseball. Nats are 26-11 and Rourke's 37 starts, 14-6 is the last 20 home starts. So lots of reasons to tie up those Nats here today for you. And certainly there's always reasons to play the over. Tehran, 4 out of his last 5 road starts have gone over. And Braves on the road, 37-18-2.